welcome back. Starting out a little bit later in the day, but we are actually headed to my mom's house, which is like an hour drive away. I did want to share with you guys one of my major obsessions, if you guys didn't see it in one of our other videos, is the Perfect Bar. These things are amazing. Unfortunately, David recommended to me that you only probably want to do about half of it, maybe earlier in the day, possibly half at like nighttime. I usually do...
What works for you?
Yeah. I, for lunch, will do a salad, and then I'll eat half of this. And then I leave the other half for the next day. Also, they are a little bit pricier, so it does kind of help stretch them out. Some days I'm really bad, and I'll eat the whole bar. But, you know. So, unfortunately, we are going to share one right now, because we're both hungry. But yeah, Trader Joe's is where you can get these.
With your snacks, people, I recommend just figuring out what works best for you. Just because Jackie has it with her lunch does not mean you should have it with your lunch. I get my worst cravings at night, like an hour or two before bed. So I'd rather save that. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have it now, but when I do get cravings, I'd rather have that backup at nighttime. I don't need it in the morning. I don't need it around noon or lunchtime. But when those cravings do come in, it's usually right before bed. So that works best for me. Figure out what works best for you.
What works best for me is eating one of these for lunch. And then for nighttime, I eat myself 1 or 2 of the dark chocolate Reese's cups. Or 3 or 4. Just, you know, depends. But like David said, what works for you, what works for me might not work for you. So if it's better for you at night, it's better for you at night. I am straight savage style right now. I'm comparing to see which one's the bigger one, because that's the one I want, but David already called it.
I mean, it's fine though. The smaller one looks like it has more chocolate chips.
It's kind of melting. No, it doesn't. Look at yours. Look at mine.
Yours definitely has, yours is bigger and it has more chocolate chips.
That's sweet of you, babe, but I know mine's
You're lucky
smaller.
you have that one. Cheers.
Cheers for taking the bigger one. So good.
Lucas is doing good back there. He's tired today.
Yeah, he's quiet. So.
As soon as we get on the freeway, he should pass out.
Fingers crossed, at least. Like when we're in the car, it's become like a game show. So on today's car game show, we are doing common sense questions that people get wrong. So let's see if you can beat the odds, babe.
Oh, it's me?
It's always you.
I'm the contestant?
You're always the contestant.
David, come right on down.
Next up, David. First question. How many times can you subtract the number 5 from 25?
5.
It's only once. You can only subtract 5 from 25 once. Because then after that, you're subtracting 5 from 20.
That's a dumb question.
Is it really a dumb question, or are you just upset because you didn't get it right? Question number 2. A farmer had 752 sheep and took one shot that got them all. How did he do it?
And took one shot that got them all? That got them all what?
I don't know, babe. The question is the question.
Like that got them all, like to his farm, like he bought them all?
Babe, the question is, a farmer had 752 sheep and took one shot that got them all. How did he do it? all these other questions you're asking, I don't have the answer to it.
Are they like he's counting sheep, like he took a shot and he passed out, and he's counting sheep in his sleep?
Is that your answer?
I don't understand the question. I'm gonna go with that.
He took a panoramic view. He's getting so mad. You're so strong.
Safety first. You gotta use both hands.
Always. Precious cargo you got there. Bam! Alright guys, thought it would be fun to share a little story time with you guys. So...
We're gonna get real with y'all. Let's have a little chat, shall we?
let's have a real moment that to me was real funny. So we go to get my ring cleaned. We're like hanging out, waiting and everything. And all of a sudden the Bubs is making his poop face.
He does, his poop face is like, his face gets red and he's like,
It is.
and that's when you know
that he's
going
pooping.
number 2.
So he's making all kinds of noise and making all kinds of poop face, and David's like, well, we're still waiting, let me go change him. And I'm like, okay. So I'm walking, everything, all of a sudden I feel my phone vibrate, and David texts me and he's like, there's no diapers in the diaper bag. And I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. Like, I feel like I just checked the other day and there was like 5 diapers
And
in there.
I did just ask you before we left too.
Well, we always do a diaper check, or a diaper bag check.
You were confident that they were diapers, because it doesn't happen very often that we have to change them when we're out.
Right. How do I say it without spoiling it? Okay.
I had to improvise.
So David was like, there's no diapers. I went to go and check thinking maybe he was in like a family bathroom, but it was only a men's and a woman's bathroom. So I couldn't go in there, so I had to wait. And all of a sudden, David rolls out with the stroller and the baby. And I'm like, was there diapers in there? And he's like, no. And I'm like, is he wearing a diaper? And he's like, you'll see once we get into the car.
I didn't want to say it in Shaneco with customers and employees around.
So I'm like antsy over here, and I'm like, what do you mean I'll wait to see in the car? Pulls his onesie over, and he had put a pad on our son. I have like a little sanitizer bottle in the diaper bag, so I asked David to get it for me, and he reached to the far back and saw that there was still like pads in there from when I had needed to have them after having the baby. So when he was in Shaneco, I guess it just clicked for you, and you're like, I'm gonna use the pads.
Yep. Everything happens for a reason.
So weird. But I could not control myself. I just could not stop laughing. Our poor Bubs.